Hi guys, good afternoon. My name is Rodney Wilson and I'm here today to volunteer for cricket.
My name is Benjamin Etienne and I like the bat.
My name is Shamar Kallis and I love to bowl. My name is Shamar Kallis and I love to bowl.
My name is Shem Alexander and I like to bat.
My name is Andrew Don, I like to bat.
My name is Timiamu, I like to kick.
My name is Jonathan Edge and I like to bat.
My name is Ingram Jones and I am the cricket doctor. Okay, we are here at Laboratory, the playing fields here in River Sally with my good friend Felix Thomas and myself, Ingram Jones, the cricket doctor. Looking for fields to run cricket programs for the young people. That's my little mission, and said we're here and we just saw, as we were driving past, a bit of a cricket pitch. Let's have a look at it. So this area here, this grass is it's okay. Needs cutting. I'm sure our volunteers, the sheep, will eat the grass for us. On a serious note, this is what I've come to find: a cricket pitch, and I have to say, one of the better looking cricket pitches. This, well done, nice ground, nice pitch, much better condition. Doesn't look like he's been played on that much, but it's nice ground. I like the pitch. So the ground is a little dirty, but not much more dirty. The grass needs cutting. In terms of facilities for toilets, I think up the top there is changing rooms, I believe. Otherwise, it's decent enough. It's big enough, and we could definitely play cricket here. Could definitely do a program here, no doubt. What's the place called again? Laboratory. Laboratory, River Sally, Grenada. Cricket doctor, stumbling on his words, hasn't had a drink, he doesn't drink, but he's out. I'm out. As we were driving past, we saw this ground. We didn't actually see the ground, we just saw like a pathway, so we drove up it, and we just found this pretty beautiful ground. You see, they've played football here before, and there's cricket. There's a cricket field here. The grass is nicely cut, so in terms of that, it's good. Clean, another clean ground. So they have played cricket here before, which is good. Nice big open space. Can't say much more because I don't know much more about the area. Like I said, this is by chance we're here. But you want to see something? In the distance there's a mountain. Look at it. It's beautiful. Nice venue. Very nice venue. Certainly another place you could come and run a program here. We're at a place called Plains Playing Field. Just stopped past on our way, going our way to Grenville. Just leaving St. Patrick's, and I have to say, this ground is beautiful. Take a look. Just look around the ground. Look over in the corner there. There's a restaurant and a hotel. So Plains is a beautiful playing field. I'm on the ground at the moment. It has got lots of cracks in the pitch. We are not playing international cricket, but it's got cracks in the field, the pitch. Not that much of a concern for me. The grass is well cut and well maintained. Safety issues, not really many safety issues. The main road is out here. There are small roads here, but otherwise it's a pretty safe, okay, secluded, but it's a nice area and big enough to play for children and adults, and to do a tournament. I would love to do a cricket tournament here. Maybe a 12-12 tournament here would be perfect. A great way to introduce kids to cricket. Great way to get adults involved as well. So this is Plains playing field. We're here at Alston George's Park playing fields in Victoria, which is in the parish of St Mark's. So today we're here with a little bit of rain coming, so I better move myself quickly. But this is another ground we're looking at potentially to have an event here, to bring the young people out and to run cricket sessions. Like I said before, cricket is not just about hitting the ball or bowling a ball or fielding. It's about the mental aspect of the game, when to play the right shot, when to bowl the right ball, you know, and to get yourself in a position to catch the ball. So it's very important, and I want to be able to here to give the kids the opportunity not just to learn the foundations of the game and learn the foundations well, but to also do the advanced things. So we're looking at the ground, doing a risk assessment here. Again, it's another ground that's well kept. Ground here is hard, as you would do in a hot country. It's very hard. The grass is cut. This is their cricket pitch. So it's not, like I've said before, it's not like England, but it's a pitch. Over there is where we've got there's a sort of area over there where the people can get food and drink. So this is pretty good. But over there is the most beautiful spot. Stand. There. It's good for parents to be able to sit up there while the kids are taking part in sessions. It's a beautiful little area here. Check that house out in the corner, it's beautiful. So the facilities are good here. Toilets, refreshments. Ground looks well kept. So all in all, definitely a place that the cricket doctor will come to, and we look forward to doing a cricket session here. Here at St Mark's Secondary School, and at the back of the secondary school is like a field. It's got lots of potential, but it looks, I don't know, because it's the first time I've seen it, it looks abandoned. But as you can see, there's some nets down there, and you can see where an old cricket pitch probably used to be. But it looks like, I mean, it's got potential. It's a small ground. You don't want too many big hitters here, but it's certainly a place where, given the right being looked after, you could definitely run a cricket academy down here for sure. If not a cricket academy, you know you could run cricket here without the worry of football interfering in football matches or other people's programs. So, yeah, I'm going to take a little look at the cricket nets because I don't know what the condition is like. Okay, down, run down a hill, and you can see the weeds here in the area itself. See where I've just run up? Beautiful, isn't it? But here we go. Just walking towards, check out these cricket nets, or they look like cricket nets. But as I said, it looks pretty abandoned, the area itself. Yeah, my suspicions were it was abandoned. It certainly is abandoned. Wow, a bit of a ridge, and but it's definitely good enough for throwdowns. The condition of the nets is nothing more, but not very good. But to start off with a bit of work, you could definitely use here. There are some issues risk assessment wise. I believe that if I go further back here, if you were going to still run up, there is a bit of a stream here. See, from the run-up, but it's a wild enough run-up. Otherwise though, apart from it having potential, which it has a lot of potential here, you can definitely run cricket up here for sure. So this is the back of St Mark's Secondary School. Just come past this place now, just driving past, and this is it. It's a nice little area, it's out of the city, which is good. Has a lot of potential here as well. The age groups I'm looking to target is between, say, 6, 7 to 11, 12 maximum, for young kids to come here and play cricket, learn the art. So probably what we'll need here, we need to go get a pitch cut, but yeah, it's got good space, and if it rains we can take cover under there, as you can see demonstrated by our dog there demonstrating. The dog's an actor, getting paid $20 worth of food. So anyway, and the school itself will try and get in there and use the toilets for there, so we've got the facility for toilets, and over there is a shop, so they can get nice refreshments and not just Gatorade. Anyway, so this is it. Let's see if there's been a picture before. There has been a pitch. Right here there's a pitch. You can see where there has been a pitch here before. Those people who like to bowl wide in cricket have got a target to bounce now. I can bowl the ball here. Yeah, so yep, this is it. Hopefully we'll spread the word, get the kids out here, and then we'll start filming from the non-parallel. It's coming to the end of a very long day. We've travelled across Grenada, from Boucheshu in Happy Hill, right across up to Satyrs, and now we've come back down through Grenville, and now we're in Vendham. This is I think probably our last stop with Felix Thomas with me, and this is the ground that I see a lot when I go on my bus travels and journeys, and I think this is quite a nice area. As you can see, there's a lot of cricket being played here at the moment. Well, it's not quite cricket, it's like wind ball cricket, where they actually just run up and don't bowl the ball, they just throw the ball. So you should watch it. Again, it's a bit of a fashion, and a little backstory to that is that my dad used to do the same thing when I started cricket. He used to chuck the ball at me as well, the same way. That's how I got a bus slip when I first played cricket at 9 years old. And, the next ball I hit the ball for 4. So that's where it all came from. So this is Vendham, another place where I'd like to be able to do the cricket doctor to come along and be part of the cricket roadshow that we're going to try and do. Oh, no, we're not going to try and do it, we're going to do it. Yeah, so this is Vendham, this is Ingram Jones with Felix Thomas in Grenada. Well, the aim would be to work with young people. And when I say young people, I'm talking maybe 12 downwards. The problem with cricket is, or any sport, I think coaches like to work with kids that are already developed, a lot older, and they can relate with. But I find you should work with the younger kids, for me, because they learn a lot faster, and you can actually kind of gel them to the way you want them to be. When you're working with kids that are a lot older, they've picked up a lot of bad habits, a lot of ways that are negative and impacting their coaching. So a coach is trying to talk to a player, I've seen it, I've done it all before, I know what I'm doing. It's very difficult. I'm not saying you can't work with players like that, but it's more difficult. With these young players, they're coming into the game, they're coming full of passion and they want to learn, they've got ambition, and for me, they're the best kids to work with. Grassroots level right up to assistant with a national coach for the side. Challenges, well, I guess the older you get, the more the players believe that they're good enough and they don't have to listen to the coach. But the thing, the biggest problem for me is when you come to do a coaching session, you should leave that coaching session at least 1% better. If you're turning up to do coaching sessions and you do the same things every week and there's no improvement, there's no point. There's no point in that coach doing what he's doing. There's no point in that player turning up. So I think it's continuity, improvement on the coach, his point of view, and the player. But as they get older, players should be able to talk to their coach, and the coach should be able to talk to the player as a two-way conversation. Coach, where do I need to improve? And the coach would ask the player, well, okay, these are the areas I think you need to improve. Okay, but how is my message communicating to you? Are you understanding me well enough? Is there any way I can, you know, maybe the way I'm talking to you, the way I'm explaining things, am I understood clearly? So these things are very important for coaching, and for me especially as a coach, and in cricket development almost 12 years now plus, and coaching in the Caribbean, coaching in England and coaching in Australia. You know, there's a model of success, which is, you know, being able to relate to that player, for that player to understand what you want, and together working towards that common goal, which is to be the best team possible to be. You know, Grenada is a beautiful island. Let's get this straight first and foremost. It's a beautiful island, and there's some people doing some fantastic work. Some of the fields, you know, some of the fields that are not in the main grounds are not as well maintained. It's a shame that the cricket nets that you see, most of the cricket nets are not well maintained, and cricket is the Prime Minister's #1 sport. So, you know, I hope in the future they'll look to develop the cricket nets so you can get good quality coaching sessions in there. So from a cricket point of view, there's loads of grounds. There is a challenge as well when the football season comes up, with the football and the cricket. And there's not as much cricket as you would like for an island that, you know, 2 or 3 months a year is not good enough. And of course there's no winter program. In England there's a winter program, in Australia there's a winter program. You can go indoors and do cricket training, not here. And of course you've got the rainy season. So, but the difference here is when it rains here, it dries up pretty quickly because of the sun and everything. Whereas in England, if it rains in England heavy, your day's done. So there are a lot of positives here. There needs to be a winter program put in place, and some indoor facilities as well. If not indoor facilities, then it still needs to be a program for the winter. So if I run a program, I like to run it all year round, so we can look to, in the winter time, look to break players' techniques down and build them up, and during the summertime, get them out there playing. That's what it's about. Volunteers are crucial. Volunteers are crucial. I started as a coach as a volunteer. Volunteers get experience, and of course, when a volunteer can get experience, then of course in the future they can look towards getting a job. And it really does test your passion and your enthusiasm and commitment, because a lot of people do things because they're getting paid. That doesn't necessarily mean they're good at what they do, and B, doesn't necessarily mean that they put any passion in it. They're just picking up money. When you're a volunteer, you know you're doing it because you love something, and because of that, some of the volunteers are some of the best people in the world to be coaches, because they're giving from their heart. I'm the cricket doctor. See you soon. Take care. I better be going. Later. Thank you.